and welcome. Welcome to day 24. Oh my goodness, day 24. Oh, sorry, Facebook. You just fell over. Okay, there, there we go. Day 24. Okay, there we go. Let me open up my thing. The I am statements, yes, that's what they are for today. Okay, let's see, where are they? I'm just going into the Magical Mothering, magical-mothering.co. No, just kidding. magical-mothering.mn.co is where these are, okay? So, opening that up, and that way I can see those. Okay, thanks for your patience while I get all these technical things together. Let me start the live transcription here. All right. And chat. Okay. I usually do all this before going onto a Facebook Live, and I didn't. So lessons learned. Again.
I'm watching this.
Karen posted something really funny about lessons that we've been having for a long time in the group today. So that I just wrote a poem, and it seems very apt of it coming through in the Fire Vortex. The I am statement during the pranic breathing that we are going to be doing today is I am the fire breath of the Almighty. And this aspect came through of releasing of this, I'm gonna go sideways. Let me know in the face. Oh, I can't do it while it's recording. Okay, never mind. Let me know, I wanna know what aspects of your life feel like they are coming to a conclusion, a releasing. What are you releasing? What are you letting go of? We have this full moon eclipse in Sagittarius happening on Wednesday. So we have 2 more days before that culmination of these huge changes, both personally and globally, happen. And yet, from what came through today, these changes are going to be really interesting because it's going to be this release that happens. And with a release, as a woman, you know that with your menses, with your release that happens monthly, there is this expulsion. There's no stopping it. You can't plug it up. It still comes. Like, what is happening is going to happen. And with this releasing of every structure, every dynamic, every experience, you know, what happens when we release all the stories, all the past traumas, all the experiences, all the structures, everything? Man, you can feel, I mean, we were just talking about, you know, our first menses. And I was having this conversation about the first menses, how scary that is. You literally think you are dying. You have no idea why this is happening to your body. Even if you learned it in like a class in the 5th grade or whatever, it's like when it's happening to you physically and you are bleeding to death, you are going, I am dying and I don't know what is happening. And so with this aspect, I have a feeling that, I mean, look at this past year, this release of like, I'm dying. We might die. Yes. Yes, we might die. Yes, this is a very real possibility. And yet, for the majority of us, we will actually be rising into a state of co-creation, of being able to birth, of birthing a new world. And no, it is not going to happen. This first release is the initiation, is the understanding, is the knowing that you are now possible. It is now possible to have life and to carry life. And so after this first gestation, then what? Then there's a possibility of impregnation. And that, as you know, as we know, those of us who have been pregnant, is a holding space, and it's not necessarily comfortable and it's not easy, and it is not, it's filled with its own growings and stretchings and expansions, and you don't think you can possibly grow anymore, and then you grow again. And then comes this aspect of the contractions. And I was very careful when it came through to not put pain in those contractions. But there is going to be this tightening and squeezing and constrictive time before we are birthed or a new world is birthed. So that came through today in such a vivid vision of what is to come. And so we know that for the next year, this is what is happening. And I'm hoping it is our time frame of gestation in a year and not the next 2,000 years. But I'm going to breathe through that release and really allow for whatever comes through to come through. So I'm really honoring that aspect. All right. So I would love to get into the pranic breathing of this and allowing for this space. If you haven't done the pranic breathing the past 2 days, pranic breathing is really a very mindful breath of deliberately breathing in for 7 seconds, the inhale. So breathe in, 6, 7, and then breathing out for a count of 7 breaths. And then breathing in for 7 breaths and out, and creating this rhythm of breathing until you get into a space where you can feel yourself as the breath. And as we feel ourselves as the breath, for this one, we are going to move that light that came through our crown chakra the first day, and we're going to move it down into our throat chakra. And then we're going to move it down into our solar plexus for this fire breath when we say, I am the fire breath of the Almighty. The Almighty can be whatever name you distinguish it as. If you have a name that you align with the divine, know that that is your Almighty. If you are an atheist and do not have a name for the divine, know that it is all that is. Okay, the Almighty is literally the creation and the atoms and the electrons around us. So this doesn't have to be some really complex thing. It can be as simple as everything that is. That's pretty almighty. That's pretty profound in and of itself, in the fact that these little tiny atoms and molecules are working in this amazing structure. So I want to start off with really just breathing in this I am the fire breath of the Almighty. So we're going to start together and on just do a big release. Breathe in. I am the fire breath of the Almighty. And you see that light on the exhale coming down into your crown, illuminating this light into your throat, illuminating into your solar plexus. And breathe in. I am the fire breath of the Almighty. And release, allowing for that sun that has now been planted in your solar plexus to get lighter and brighter still. Breathing in, I am the fire breath of the Almighty. And releasing with that sun growing brighter and stronger even still. Breathing in, I am the fire breath of the Almighty. Begin to feel the warmth that this is creating. Breathe out. And continue this rhythmic breathing of in for 7 seconds and out for 7 seconds. On the in breath, you can listen to the I am statements or the statements about this fire breath. And we're going to breathe in and exhale. On the in breath, I am one with the divine mind. Through the initiation of sacred fire, I realize love is the first cause of life. The initiation of the sacred fire reveals my divine presence, I am. However brilliant the mind, it must reflect the love of the divine to be fulfilled. The sacred fire initiation brings warmth, light, and beauty to life. The sacred fire initiation opens a portal to divinity. Faith, hope, and love are governing my thoughts. Faith is an inward knowing that it all is working for my highest good. Hope is an ever-growing confidence in the divine's wisdom. Love illumines my heart. Through the sacred fire initiation, I have the power to illumine the world. The life and love of God are my true reality. The divine mind of the divine floods my God. That's an interesting switch. Hold on. The divine mind floods my being and enhances my creative power. Love transforms life, removing all that is unwanted. Lifting each life stream into the perfection of the divine presence, I am. As we continue to feel this light in our solar plexus glowing brighter than that of the sun, continue to breathe in and out. Remember that this is possible throughout the day I love hearing that as this is happening in the mornings for all of us, we're continue to being reminded of even just catching, 30 seconds of pranic breathing throughout the day with I am the fire breath of the Almighty. Just catching ourselves. And when we're getting to this space, breathing in that invocation, breathing in that fire initiation. It's sacred when you create and maintain this breath, how powerful it truly is when you can start using that breath to connect instantly with the divine, breathing in and breathing out, knowing and remembering who and what we are. And so that's a very powerful aspect of our lives. And so taking this with you today, nurturing it, honing it, adorning yourself with it, and remembering that you are your breath. When you breathe, that is your connection to the oneness, to the allness, to everything that is. And so gaining that control, not over others, right, but over ourselves, not trying to please or overgive or project, but just being in our own connection and seeing the fulfillment of that. So thanks for being a part of today. I'm going to end this Facebook and stay for the after session in the Zoom, and know that this is available for you as well. If you'd like to go to magical-mothering.mn.co, you can find the links there to be joining in the live Zoom and be a part of that. Have a blessed and beautiful day. Okay, let me remove this.